Welcome to Unwrapped, the B Corp Spotlight series where we invite people from B Corp brands to answer some of the most frequently asked B Corp questions. I'm Katie, your host, and today I'm pleased to welcome Helen Sparks from Oomph Agency. It's great to have you here, Helen.
Thank you for having me, Katie. Nice to see you.
So, Helen, you have kindly volunteered to answer the question, what happens during the B Corp evaluation stage?
So what happens is that when you have your B Corp evaluation, you have to get all your evidence together. Now, this includes having a RAG report where you have each question on your spreadsheet, and then against that question, you will have your answers, which you initially thought, yes, we can hit those. So what you do is go through those answers and then obtain your evidence for those questions. Now, that does sound really, really daunting, but if you break it down into little snippets, it does work. I must admit, when I first looked at it, I was like, never going to be able to do this. But I'm hold my hands up, it's not a 5-minute job. It does take a while and you have to be fully invested in it. But once you get that B Corp certification, you're like, amazing, it's worked. We found a gentleman who really helped us, an Andy Hawkins, who sort of handheld us because it is daunting. I would say once you sign up to B Corp, go and do their online course about what is B Corp accreditation, because that will give you an insight, and also try and engage with people who've already gone through the process, because that makes life a lot easier as well. And when you've got people who've done it or going through it with you, you've got that support network so that you don't think, am I doing this right? You can bounce ideas off as well. I, for one, gave too much information. When we come to be accredited, you go through the accreditation process, you upload all your documentation, you answer the questions, assessment, and then you provide documentation. Once you start the accreditation process, they will come back with further questions and ask for further information, which I was doing, but I was sending too much information. My view is be prepared, but I was too prepared. So what I would say is, don't think you've got too much information, because they will say to you, we don't need this. We've got information now which we will be able to use for our re-accreditation. The whole process, once we had the assessor, he was lovely, he put us at ease. If there was something which wasn't quite right, he would say, go back and look at that, and sort of gave us direction on where to go. Once we amended that, we had another conversation, and then he said, yep, that's it. I've just got to put you through to the final accreditation process where there is another person who looks at everything. And then you get the email through to say, you're accredited. And it is an amazing feeling to be part of this massive community. And we are already building our relationships, because our head office is in Wales. We are all getting together to do a litter pick. It might be a bit virtually, but we've already got contacts within our region, which is great, which we would never have had before. And also, being accredited, I've joined the Beehive, and the Beehive is amazing. I love it. Every day there's things coming up. You choose your areas where you want to follow, and it's brilliant to see what other people are doing, and it is a great community network. And once you're certified, you will notice a lot more B Corp on things around your everyday life, because we've embedded B Corp into our everyday life. We're now doing training with everybody to say, right, upload something you've seen about B Corp, and it's making people think about it. So it's not just about the work environment, it's about bringing it into home as well. Yeah. So yeah, do it.
I've seen some interesting threads, just coming back to what you said about the Beehive, and I think it was Bees in the Wild, and it's where it might be that you're doing something similar. It sounds like it. You know, if you see something while you're out and about with that little bee emblem on it, take a picture and upload it.
Yeah, we are. We're trying to get a massive portfolio together, because we really want to we want everybody to embed it in their everyday life. I must admit, since I started the B Corp process back in 2022, I notice it everywhere now. And I've even said to some companies, oh, are you B Corp accredited? And they're like, what's that? So I'm going out saying to people, go and get it. This is what it is. This is what it means. And even one of them is a holistic training company. who had never heard of B Corp, but everything about them is all about the environment. And they're like, oh yeah, we'll go down that route now. Yeah. So it is a brilliant community.
So just coming back to that, the evaluation stage, the terms that we use, the linguistics, evaluation, assessment, accreditation, verification, it all sounds very formal and maybe a little bit scary. So having been through all of those words in real life, having experienced the whole process, Helen, was it scary? And if not, how did it actually feel?
I must admit, as soon as I heard those words, I thought of my school days, sitting down, doing my university exams, dissertations, things like that. It was like really overwhelming. And I don't know about you, but I had that instant, oh my gosh, can I do this? But breaking it down into sections helped you to do it. Don't think of it as like an assessment, validation and things like that. Just think of it in your everyday work. That's how I did. That's how I got over it. I was just like, it's a project. I'm working on a project. Let's do it. I know what the end goal is. How I get there is down to me. So that's how I did it. I would say to anybody, don't think of the words like that, because as soon as you think like that, you'll be like, oh gosh, I can't do it.
And it sounds like you had a similar experience to us as well. You know, when you're faced with that, I think it was a verification call or the evaluation call. Again, it sounds like, oh no, we're going to get a grilling. Whereas actually the actual experience of having that person from B Lab on the other side of the phone, it was much more a supportive conversation. It was encouraging. It was, how can I help you to make sure you're getting the highest possible scoring you can. And so it was very much just sort of not giving you a grilling about what you've done, but looking through and seeing where you might be able to make some improvements. Was that your experience?
Definitely. I hold my hands up. I felt sick the morning of the call because I was like, this is so important. I have lived, breathed and eaten this, and it felt like my driving test day. Yeah. But when I started to speak to the gentleman, he put us totally at ease, and he said, look, this is to help you to get through, and it's to understand that you understand what B Corp is. And it was just like a two-way conversation. It was nothing untoward. Yes, you had to say, he'd ask about certain specific areas, and he'd say, so what documentation have you got for that? And you'd go, oh, we've got this is how we do it. That's how it was. It was an informal conversation. The way it's been worded is scary. So just think of it as, it's just a normal meeting with one of your colleagues who's there to support you and help you to get to the end game.
I agree. Helen, that's a fantastic answer. Thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure having you join us in this series. And for those of you who are watching and would like to find out more about Oomph Agency, you'll find all the details and links that you need below. And finally, if you enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe, and most importantly, do go and explore the rest of the series. Helen, thank you one more time for joining us today.
Thank you, Katie. Take care. Bye.